Welcome to Discovering Gender Diversity, a series that explores a world of unique gender identities, their advantages and challenges. Join us as we uncover narratives, journey across borders, and learn how countries support gender diversity. Neutrois, exploring gender identity, navigating Neutrois gender development. Gender identity development is a complex and individual process that encompasses how a person understands and experiences their own gender. Neutrois is a non-binary gender identity characterized by a feeling of being outside or between the traditional binary gender categories of male and female. It's important to note that not all Neutrois individuals have the same experiences, as gender identity is highly personal and can vary widely among individuals. However, I can provide a general overview of gender identity development for Neutrois individuals. 1. Early awareness. Like anyone else, Neutrois individuals may begin to develop an awareness of their gender identity in childhood. They may feel different from the gender they were assigned at birth, and may start to question or explore their feelings about their own gender. 2. Exploration and discovery. During adolescence and young adulthood, Neutrois individuals often engage in a process of self-discovery and exploration. This may include trying out different gender expressions, seeking out information about non-binary and gender-diverse identities, and connecting with others who have similar experiences. Some Neutrois individuals may experiment with gender-neutral pronouns and gender-neutral clothing as a way to express their identity. 3. Identity labeling. At some point in their journey, Neutrois individuals may choose to adopt the label of Neutrois as a way to describe their gender identity. Labels like Neutrois can be helpful for some individuals in communicating their identity to others and finding a sense of belonging within the non-binary and gender-diverse community. 4. Social and legal recognition. Neutrois individuals may seek recognition of their gender identity in various aspects of their lives. This can include coming out to family and friends, changing their name and gender markers on official documents, and advocating for their rights in educational and workplace settings. 5. Developing a sense of self. As they continue to navigate their gender identity, Neutrois individuals often develop a deeper understanding of themselves and their unique experiences. They may become more comfortable with their gender identity and find ways to express it authentically. 6. Building a supportive network. Support from friends, family, and the broader LGBTQ+ community can be crucial in the gender identity development process. Neutrois individuals often seek connections with others who understand their experiences, which can provide emotional support and validation. It's important to emphasize that the process of gender identity development is highly individualized and can vary widely from person to person. Neutrois individuals may also identify with other gender labels or descriptors that better capture the nuances of their experience. The key is to respect and affirm each person's self-identified gender, use their preferred pronouns and terms, and support their journey of self-discovery and self-expression. Neutrois is a non-binary gender identity. And like all gender identities, it's important to understand that there are no inherent advantages or disadvantages associated with it. Gender identity is a deeply personal aspect of a person's identity, and individuals should be respected and affirmed in their gender identities, regardless of whether they identify as Neutrois or with any other gender. However, there are some potential advantages to acknowledging and embracing a Neutrois or non-binary gender identity for those who identify as such. 1. Authenticity and well-being. Embracing one's true gender identity can lead to increased self-authenticity and emotional well-being. Living in alignment with one's gender identity can reduce feelings of gender dysphoria, anxiety, and depression that may result from suppressing or denying one's true self. 2. Gender expression freedom. Neutrois individuals have the freedom to express their gender in a way that feels most comfortable and authentic to them. This can include wearing gender-neutral clothing, using gender-neutral pronouns, and embracing a gender presentation that is unique to their identity. 3. Expanding gender norms. By openly identifying as Neutrois, individuals can contribute to the broader understanding and acceptance of non-binary and gender-diverse identities, challenging traditional binary gender norms and fostering more inclusive and diverse conversations about gender. 4. Building a supportive community. Identifying as Neutrois can facilitate connections with others who share similar gender identities and experiences. Building a supportive community and finding spaces where one can be understood and accepted can be a significant advantage for mental and emotional well-being. 5. Legal and social recognition. In some regions and countries, legal recognition and protections for non-binary and gender-diverse individuals are increasing. This can provide advantages in terms of accessing gender-affirming healthcare, changing legal documents to reflect one's gender identity, and advocating for one's rights in various settings. It's essential to remember that what is considered an advantage or a positive aspect of one's gender identity is highly subjective and depends on an individual's personal experiences, beliefs, and values. Neutrois individuals, like all people, deserve respect, understanding, and the freedom to express their gender identity in a way that feels right for them. In summary, there are no universal advantages or disadvantages associated with being Neutrois or any other gender identity. The most critical factor is to respect and affirm each person's self-identified gender and support their well-being and self-expression. Neutrois, like all gender identities, is a valid and authentic expression of a person's gender. It's important to recognize that there are no inherent disadvantages associated with being Neutrois. However, individuals who identify as Neutrois, like many non-binary and gender-diverse individuals, may face specific challenges or disadvantages in some social, legal, and personal contexts due to societal norms, biases, and lack of understanding. Here are some of the challenges or disadvantages that Neutrois individuals may encounter. 1. Lack of awareness and understanding. Many people may not be familiar with non-binary or Neutrois identities, leading to a lack of understanding and misconceptions. This can result in individuals having to repeatedly explain their identity and experiences, which can be emotionally taxing. 2. Discrimination and stigma. Non-binary individuals, including Neutrois individuals, may face discrimination and stigma in various areas of life, including employment, healthcare, education, and housing. This discrimination can manifest as misgendering, harassment, or exclusion. 3. Legal recognition. In many places, legal recognition and protections for non-binary individuals, including those who identify as Neutrois, are not as well established as they are for binary gender identities. This can lead to difficulties in changing official documents like identification cards and passports to reflect one's gender identity. 4. Healthcare access. Non-binary individuals may encounter challenges in accessing gender-affirming healthcare, as some healthcare providers may not be knowledgeable or inclusive of non-binary identities. 5. Mental health struggles. Non-binary individuals may experience higher rates of mental health issues, such as depression and anxiety, due to the stress and discrimination they face. It's crucial for mental health providers to be aware of the unique experiences of Neutrois and non-binary individuals. 6. Family and social rejection. Some Neutrois individuals may experience rejection from family members or social circles who may struggle to accept or understand their gender identity. 7. Isolation. Non-binary individuals may feel isolated or alone due to the limited visibility and representation of their identities in society and media. 8. Gender dysphoria. Some non-binary individuals, including Neutrois individuals, may experience gender dysphoria, which can be distressing when their physical characteristics do not align with their gender identity. This can be particularly challenging in the absence of proper medical and social support. It's essential to recognize that these challenges are a result of societal attitudes, norms, and lack of awareness rather than inherent disadvantages of the Neutrois gender identity. Progress is being made in many parts of the world to raise awareness, provide legal protections, and create inclusive spaces for non-binary individuals. Supporting and respecting individuals in their self-identified gender and advocating for more inclusive and accepting societies can help address these challenges. The experience of Neutrois individuals can vary widely depending on the region and local cultural attitudes towards gender diversity. While there is no definitive list of countries that are universally best for Neutrois individuals, some countries are known for having more progressive and inclusive policies and attitudes toward gender diversity. Here are 4 countries that are often considered more accepting and supportive of non-binary and Neutrois individuals. 1. Canada. Canada has made significant strides in recognizing and protecting the rights of non-binary individuals. In 2017, the country introduced the next gender marker option on passports and other official documents, allowing for more accurate gender identification. Canada also has strong anti-discrimination and human rights laws that protect gender diversity. 2. New Zealand. New Zealand is known for its progressive stance on gender diversity. The country allows individuals to change the gender marker on their official documents without requiring medical intervention or surgery. New Zealand's legal framework is designed to be inclusive and respectful of gender identity. 3. Malta. Malta is considered one of the most LGBTQ+ friendly countries in the world. It has comprehensive legal protections for gender identity and expression. including recognition of non-binary and gender-diverse individuals. Malta has strong anti-discrimination laws and policies that support transgender and non-binary individuals. 4. Uruguay. Uruguay is known for its progressive approach to gender diversity. The country allows individuals to change the gender marker on official documents without requiring surgery or medical intervention. It has also implemented anti-discrimination measures and has a relatively accepting cultural climate regarding gender diversity. It's important to note that even in these countries, the experiences of Neutrois individuals can vary based on their specific circumstances and local attitudes. Additionally, attitudes and policies regarding gender diversity can change over time, so it's a good idea to research the most current information and seek out local support networks and organizations when considering living in a particular country. Thank you for being part of this inspiring journey. Your time and engagement are truly appreciated. We hope you've gained insight into the beauty of diversity in our world. Thank you for celebrating it with us. In the video description, you'll find links to explore additional gender identities for a more comprehensive understanding.